Welcome, dear soul. Take a deep breath and allow the quiet presence of God to settle over your heart. Even as you sit there, perhaps weary from life's storms, know that this moment was made for you. The angels are whispering softly, urging you to hear what your heart has longed to know. Your soulmate is waiting, and God is calling you to listen. Do not be impatient nor fearful, for He is orchestrating every detail of your story. As it is written, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Jeremiah 29:11. Even when love seems distant or unseen, His hand is moving in ways your eyes cannot yet perceive. Your soul is tuned to a frequency that only the divine can fully reveal. The one who completes you is not lost. They are being prepared in quiet, sacred spaces. Hear the angels call. Pay attention to the gentle nudges in your heart. Perhaps a thought, a memory, or a sudden longing stirs within you. This is not coincidence. It is a message from the heavens, guiding you closer to the love that was written before time. Do not dismiss these stirrings. Your heart knows the truth even when your mind hesitates. Sometimes, love feels distant because you are not yet fully aligned with God's timing. Patience is not idle waiting. It is active trust, a surrender to His wisdom. And let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap, if we do not give up. Galatians 6:9. Notice how even in your waiting, the Lord is shaping you into the partner your soulmate needs. Every moment of loneliness, every quiet tear is not wasted. It is sacred preparation. Imagine the joy of meeting someone whose soul resonates perfectly with yours. The angels are speaking. This joy is nearer than you think. It is already forming in God's hands, ready to arrive when your heart is fully ready to receive it. Do not settle for a love that is incomplete or hurried. The love you are meant to have will honor your soul and glorify God. Consider this gently. Your soulmate is waiting in alignment with God's perfect timing. Do not rush and do not despair. The divine knows the exact moment when hearts will unite in harmony. As it is written, trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge Him, and He will make straight your paths. Proverbs 3:5-6. Even the path that seems winding, the silence that seems endless, is being made straight for your union. And so, dear soul, listen with your heart first, before your eyes or your mind. Notice the quiet signs, the small nudges, the moments that feel almost like whispers. These are the breadcrumbs left by angels and guided by God's hand. Your presence, your prayers, your readiness, all of it matters. The heavens are aligning even now for a meeting your heart has longed to experience. You may wonder, how will I recognize them? The answer is simple, yet profound. Your spirit will know. The peace, the recognition, the resonance that fills your chest. This is the language of the soul. And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. 1 Corinthians 13:13. Do not underestimate the power of quiet certainty in your heart. It is God speaking directly through the language of your soul. Even if your heart has been broken or your trust has faltered, know this: healing is happening now. God is mending the places you thought were lost, preparing you for the love that is coming. The angels remind you, the love you seek is seeking you too. There is a divine reciprocity, a holy symmetry in the way souls are drawn together. Do not try to force it and do not be impatient, simply remain faithful. Take a moment to feel this truth sink into your being. Your soulmate is waiting, and the angels are your guides. Every prayer, every quiet meditation, every moment of surrender is bringing you closer. God sees your longing and honors it with care and precision. As it is written, delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Psalm 37:4. Yes, your desires are holy, and they are being prepared for a perfect fulfillment. And so, As we continue, I invite you to remain open and present. Allow this message to become a gentle conversation with your soul. Notice the stirrings of hope, the spark of faith, the quiet comfort that comes with knowing you are not alone. The angels are near, and they are speaking to you now. Before we move further, I invite you, if this message touches your heart, to subscribe for more peaceful spiritual guidance, share your reflections or prayer requests in the comments, and allow the community to pray with you. If you feel led, share this video with someone who needs a gentle word today. And if you are moved by this teaching, a super thanks is a way to help this message reach more souls, and we are deeply grateful for your support. Now, let us return to the heart of this message. The angels are reminding you that the waiting is sacred. It is a season of inner alignment, of spiritual growth, and of divine preparation. You are being shaped into the person your soulmate will need and cherish. Every lesson, every quiet moment of reflection is weaving together the fabric of your shared destiny. Sometimes you may feel doubt creeping in. You may question whether this love will ever arrive. This is natural, yet it is precisely in these moments that faith must rise. For we live by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5:7. Your faith is the bridge between your current waiting and the joyous encounter that awaits. Trust that God is already guiding the circumstances, the timing, and the hearts involved. There will be moments when the path seems unclear. Do not be afraid. Do not lose hope. The angels walk with you, even when the path seems shrouded in mist. They are preparing signals, synchronicities, and gentle nudges that will guide you forward. Pay attention to the subtle shifts in your life. These are the markers of divine movement. And remember, dear soul, that love is never rushed. It arrives in its perfect season, in alignment with God's wisdom. When your hearts finally meet, it will feel like a homecoming. You will recognize the sacredness of the bond because it will resonate through your entire being. And above all these, put on love, which binds everything together in perfect harmony. Colossians 3:14. Take a moment to breathe. Let this message sink into your soul, letting the assurance of God's care wash over you. Feel the angels around you, guiding, comforting, and whispering the promise of the love that waits. You are not alone, and your longing is not overlooked. The divine is orchestrating every detail for a union that honors your heart, your soul, and His glory. As we move toward the close of this first part, remember, your soul is ready. Even if your mind is not, trust in the divine preparation and allow yourself to be patient, open, and receptive. Every step you take in faith brings you closer to the love that has been written for you. And if this message has touched your heart, I gently invite you, again, to subscribe, to comment your reflections or prayer requests, and to share it with someone who may need a gentle reminder today. Your support helps the angels' messages reach more souls, and every contribution is a prayer in itself. Know this, dear one, your soulmate is waiting, and the angels are ensuring that when the moment comes, you will be ready to meet them with a heart full of love, faith, and peace. If you want, I can continue immediately with part 2, keeping this same flowing, sacred rhythm and building toward the deep spiritual connection and encouragement while incorporating additional Bible verses. Do you want me to proceed with part 2 now? You said, part 2. ChatGPT said, absolutely. Here is part 2 of your 3-part script for Your Soulmate is Waiting and Angels Say You Must Listen, continuing in the same sacred, flowing, emotionally deep tone with Bible integration and gentle engagement prompts. Part 2, video script, 6,000 words. Welcome back, dear soul. Take a moment to breathe deeply, letting the presence of God settle over your spirit once more. The angels are still near, their whispers tender and insistent, reminding you that your soulmate's heart is aligned with yours, even now. You are not imagining it, nor is it too late. There is a sacred plan unfolding, and your role is to remain open, attentive, and faithful. From the very beginning, God has known the contours of your heart. He has seen your deepest longings, your hidden fears, and your unspoken prayers. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. Romans 8:28. Every experience, every trial, every quiet moment of waiting is part of this divine orchestration. Do not despair when the path seems unclear. Instead, trust that your unseen journey is purposeful. Listen now to the subtle language of the soul. It speaks not in loud proclamations, but in gentle nudges, in fleeting thoughts, in sudden clarity. The angels are guiding you to recognize these signs. They are preparing the environment, the circumstances, and even the timing, so that when your hearts meet, the union will be unmistakably sacred. This is not a story of chance. It is a story written by God himself. You may have felt the ache of longing, a quiet void in your spirit, as if something essential is missing. This is the divine call, a signal that your soul is ready for its counterpart. And the Lord God said, "It is not good for the man to be alone. I will make a helper suitable for him." Genesis 2:18. Even now, God is bringing that helper into alignment with you, shaping circumstances so your meeting is divinely timed and perfectly attuned. Notice the little synchronicities in your life, the people who cross your path, the opportunities that arrive unexpectedly. These are breadcrumbs laid by angels, leading you closer to a heart that mirrors your own. Do not dismiss them, and do not overthink them. Simply be aware, simply receive, and simply trust. Faith is not complicated. It is gentle, patient, and persistent. And yet, beloved, do not forget your own sacred work. While the angels move in unseen ways, your heart must also be nurtured, your spirit strengthened, and your faith deepened. Prayer, reflection, and gratitude are your allies in this preparation. As the deer pants for streams of water, so my soul pants for you, my God. Psalm 42:1. When your soul is full of God's presence, it is ready to receive the love that is meant for you. Sometimes the waiting may feel long. Perhaps the loneliness weighs heavily, and doubts begin to whisper in your mind. This is when the angel's voices are most important, soft, consistent, and comforting. They remind you that waiting is not emptiness. It is sacred alignment. Do not rush the process, for love that is hurried cannot endure. Allow God to orchestrate the timing, and your heart will recognize the perfect moment when it arrives. Consider this. Your soulmate is not merely someone to fill a void. They are a reflection of God's love, a partner in divine purpose, a companion in spiritual growth. And over all these virtues put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity. Colossians 3:14. This is the love that heals, the love that strengthens, the love that glorifies God. You are not being called to mere companionship. You are being called to sacred union. Feel the angels surrounding you as they guide your heart toward discernment. They are reminding you to notice the subtle inclinations of your spirit, to recognize when something resonates deeply and without force. This is the language of divine love, the quiet, unmistakable pull toward what is holy and true. Do not ignore it. Do not suppress it. Let it guide you gently, like a hand reaching from heaven to steady your path. And now, dear one, I invite you to pause for reflection. Notice the stirrings of hope. The quiet spark that affirms your longing is not in vain. Your prayers are not unheard. Your desires are holy. Your readiness is recognized by heaven. If this message has touched your heart, please consider subscribing for more peaceful spiritual guidance. Share your reflections or prayer requests in the comments and allow others to pray with you. Share this video with someone who may need a gentle word today. And if you are led, a super thanks can help this message reach more souls. Return now to the truth that your soul is already intertwined with theirs in God's perfect plan. Even if your eyes have not seen, even if your heart has not yet met, there is recognition happening on a level beyond this world. Your energy, your prayers, your faith, these are all drawing you closer to the sacred encounter that awaits. You may wonder how you can prepare yourself further. The angels answer, live in alignment with your truest self, love as God loves, and trust without reservation. Every act of kindness, every word of encouragement, every moment of gratitude is shaping your readiness. And let us consider how to stir up one another to love and good works. Hebrews 10:24. Notice the people around you, the blessings in your life, and the ways in which your spirit is growing in compassion and wisdom. Your soulmate is not perfect, and neither are you, but in God's hands, imperfections become the vessels of divine love. When you finally meet, it will not be a meeting of mere convenience, but a merging of souls prepared by grace. Do not fear vulnerability, for the angels are teaching your heart courage. Do not resist trust, for the divine is cultivating faith in ways unseen. Even now, the angels are nudging you towards spiritual alignment. They are reminding you that the love you seek is seeking you too. Your prayers, your longing, your readiness, these are all acknowledged and honored by heaven. And when the time comes, the recognition will be immediate, undeniable, and beautiful. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Proverbs 27:17. Your souls are being sharpened and prepared for mutual growth, strength, and divine love. Take another deep breath and feel the certainty settling in your heart. You are on the sacred path, guided by angels, watched over by God, and moving toward a love that is eternal in its purpose. No experience has been wasted. No moment of waiting has been meaningless. All of it has been preparation for this sacred encounter. And as we approach the close of this second part, remember, remain vigilant to the quiet promptings of your spirit. Notice the gentle signs in daily life, the coincidences that bring you peace, and the moments when your heart quickens with subtle recognition. These are the ways God communicates, through both angels and the language of your soul. Once more, I invite you to subscribe for more peaceful spiritual guidance, share your reflections or prayer requests in the comments, and extend this message to someone who may need encouragement today. If you are moved to support, a super thanks helps bring this sacred message to more souls. Every act of sharing, every prayer, every gesture of faith contributes to the unfolding of divine love in this world. Know this, dear soul, your soulmate is closer than you realize. The angels are diligently preparing hearts, circumstances, and moments for the sacred union that is meant for you. Trust, remain patient, and continue to walk in faith. Your heart, ready and open, will recognize theirs, and together you will experience a love that is both earthly and divine. Welcome, beloved soul. Take a deep, slow breath, and allow the peace of God to fill the spaces of your heart that have longed for assurance. The angels are here once again, leaning close to whisper the truth. Your soulmate is waiting, and your heart must listen. You have journeyed patiently through these moments of preparation, and now your spirit is ready to receive this sacred reminder. God's timing is perfect, and the union He has ordained is drawing near. Do not doubt the quiet stirrings you feel within. Those whispers, those subtle nudges, are heaven's way of aligning you with the one whose heart mirrors your own. And I am certain that God, who began the good work within you, will continue it until it is finally finished on the day Christ Jesus returns. Philippians 1:6. Every step you have taken, every moment of faith, has been part of the preparation for this divine meeting. The angels are guiding you, even in moments when patience feels heavy. Your soulmate is being formed, guided, and aligned in ways you cannot yet see. They are being prepared for the sacred responsibility of loving you fully, faithfully, and in accordance with God's will. Every experience they encounter, every lesson they learn, is bringing them closer to the person you are becoming. And we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are the called according to His purpose. Romans 8:28. Even the unseen struggles are shaping the hearts meant to beat together. Feel now, deep in your spirit, the connection that exists beyond the physical world. Your souls have already recognized each other in the quiet eternity before your paths, crossed. This recognition is subtle, profound, and undeniable once you are open to it. Trust in the divine orchestration, for it surpasses human understanding. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight. Proverbs 3:5-6. Do not be discouraged if the timing feels delayed. Divine love is never late. It is always perfectly aligned. Your readiness, your faith, and your prayers are shaping the environment in which this love will bloom. Each act of patience, each moment of surrender is a step closer to the meeting that your soul has been longing for. The angels remind you, trust the process, for it is sacred. Even in the quiet moments of doubt, God is speaking to your heart. He's reminding you that the love you seek is seeking you. And above all things, have fervent love for one another, for love will cover a multitude of sins. 1 Peter 4:8. Your soulmate is being prepared to love you in a way that uplifts, restores, and honors your soul. This is not a casual love, but a sacred bond, formed with the intention of divine fulfillment. Notice how your heart feels as you imagine this connection. Does it stir with hope? Does it expand with recognition? These are the signs from your spirit that you are aligned with God's plan. Even if the world cannot see it, even if circumstances seem ordinary, the divine is moving invisibly, weaving your story with care and precision. And now, dear one, I invite you to allow your soul to dwell in this truth. Your soulmate is waiting, not just somewhere in the world, but in the perfect place and season for your hearts to unite. The angels are preparing the encounter, and God is orchestrating every detail. Do not underestimate the power of quiet trust. It is the invisible thread connecting your hearts long before your eyes meet. Let the angels remind you, patience is sacred, faith is active, and hope is your compass. Do not settle for less than what is aligned with your soul's deepest longings. The love that awaits you is holy, enduring, and deeply restorative. And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. 1 Corinthians 13:13. Allow this love to be your guiding light, your source of peace, and your anchor in every moment of waiting. If this message has touched your heart, I humbly invite you to subscribe for more peaceful spiritual guidance. Share your reflections or prayer requests in the comments, and allow others to join in this sacred conversation. Share this message with someone who may need a gentle word today, and if you feel led, a super thanks helps this message reach more souls, allowing angels' whispers to be heard by those who long for reassurance. Return now to the quiet certainty that your soulmate exists, and that you are both being guided toward each other. Every act of faith, every prayer of surrender, every moment of openness is aligning your souls. Even when the world seems silent, heaven is speaking clearly. The angels are persistent, gentle, and unwavering in their mission to bring your hearts together. Do not be afraid to open yourself fully when the time comes. Love that is divinely orchestrated will not harm or overwhelm. It will restore, uplift, and harmonize your soul. The recognition will be instant, the peace undeniable, and the connection sacred. And over all these virtues put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity. Colossians 3:14. Allow yourself to receive this promise fully and without hesitation. Take a deep breath and feel the angels surrounding you, their presence comforting, their guidance steady. Your waiting is not in vain, your longing is honored, and your heart is not overlooked. The love that has been written for you is being nurtured, prepared, and guided directly by God. Even the smallest acts of faith and patience are part of this holy preparation. As this final part draws to a close, remember the core truth. Your soulmate is waiting, and the angels are urging you to listen. Your heart will know when the moment comes. Your spirit will recognize the resonance, and your soul will rejoice in the sacred union. Even before you meet, Your connection exists in the divine realm, pure, unbroken, and holy. Again, if this message has blessed your heart, please consider subscribing for more guidance, sharing your reflections or prayer requests in the comments, and extending this message to someone who may need a gentle word today. Your support allows these sacred messages to continue reaching souls in need of hope, reassurance, and love. Now, breathe deeply once more and rest in the assurance that your soulmate exists, your prayers are heard, and the angels are faithfully guiding you toward divine love. Trust the timing, trust the signs, and trust the process. Your heart, ready and open, will soon meet the one whose soul has been awaiting you just as patiently. And so, dear soul, walk in peace, in faith, and in love. The divine is with you, and your sacred union is being prepared with care, grace, and eternal wisdom. The angels say, listen closely, remain open, and receive the love that has always been meant for you. Your soulmate is waiting, and the day you meet will be a testament to heaven's perfect timing, God's tender guidance, and the faithfulness of your own heart. Welcome back, dear soul. Take a long, deep breath and let the stillness of God's presence settle over you. Even now, the angels are leaning close, tenderly reminding you, your soulmate is waiting, and your heart must remain open. Do not rush the timing, and do not be impatient with the quiet. Every moment of preparation is sacred. Every pause is filled with divine intention. Feel the gentle nudge in your spirit, a quiet call toward trust and surrender. Sometimes, the heart knows what the mind cannot yet comprehend. Your soul is whispering truths that are anchored in eternity, beyond the fleeting concerns of this world. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Romans 8:28. Even what seems confusing or slow is orchestrated by His perfect wisdom. Your soulmate is not just a person. They are a reflection of God's love for you, a mirror to your spirit, a companion in divine purpose. They are being prepared in ways unseen, shaped by grace, and guided by heavenly wisdom. Just as God nurtures your heart in quiet seasons, He nurtures theirs, readying both of you for a sacred encounter. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Psalm 37:4. This is not a promise of impatience, but of perfect alignment with divine timing. Notice the subtle ways the universe is moving to bring you together. A chance encounter, a fleeting thought, a sudden memory. They are all part of the sacred orchestration. The angels are leaving these gentle signs for you, guiding your attention to the moments that matter most. Do not dismiss them. Do not rationalize them away. This is heaven speaking in the language of your soul. Even when you feel alone, remember, you are deeply known, endlessly loved, and faithfully guided. Your prayers, your faith, and your longings are heard by God, and He is moving in the background, arranging all things for your sacred union. Cast all your anxiety on Him because He cares for you. 1 Peter 5:7. Let this verse wash over your heart as a reminder that you are not carrying this journey alone. As you prepare your heart, notice the ways you are growing, healing, and becoming more aligned with God's purpose. Each lesson, each act of kindness, each moment of patience is shaping you into the person your soulmate will need and cherish. The angels are watching these small acts, encouraging you and supporting your spirit. Do not underestimate the power of the quiet growth happening inside you. It is as vital as the meeting itself. And now, dear one, hear this truth clearly. The waiting is not passive, it is active preparation, a sacred alignment of your soul with the divine. You are learning discernment, trust, and spiritual patience. And let us not grow weary of doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Galatians 6:9. Every prayer, every act of love, every step of faith is a thread woven into the tapestry of your future union. Take a moment to reflect on your heart's deepest longings. Do you long for understanding, connection, and the peace of being fully known? These desires are holy, they are God-given, and they are guiding you toward the love that awaits. The angels are whispering. Notice the stirrings within, for they are your compass. Listen carefully, trust deeply, and remain open to the signs along the way. And now, as you feel the truth of this moment, I invite you, if this message resonates, to subscribe for more peaceful spiritual guidance. Share your reflections or prayer requests in the comments, and let others pray with you. Share this video with someone who needs a gentle word today, and if you are led, a super thanks helps this sacred teaching reach more hearts. Your support is a part of this divine mission, allowing the angels' whispers to touch those in need. Return your attention to the quiet assurance within. Your soulmate exists in alignment with God's plan. Even if your eyes have not seen them, your heart has already recognized them in the deepest chambers of your spirit. And now, these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. 1 Corinthians 13:13. Let this truth anchor you in hope, patience, and unwavering trust. Consider the depth of divine timing. Love that arrives too soon may falter. Love that comes too late may miss its purpose. God's timing, however, is always perfect, aligning hearts and circumstances in a way that fulfills the highest good. The angels are orchestrating every detail, even the ones you cannot see. Do not rush. Do not fear. Simply remain faithful and allow heaven to do the rest. Take another deep, gentle breath. Feel the angels surrounding you, tenderly guiding your heart toward readiness, reminding you that every season of waiting is sacred. Your soulmate is being prepared, and so are you. When the time is right, the meeting will feel effortless, natural, and divinely orchestrated. Even your doubts will dissolve in the certainty of recognition and resonance. And so, dear soul, walk forward in patience, faith, and quiet hope. Notice the subtle signs in daily life, the gentle nudges of the Spirit, and the peace that arises in moments of trust. These are all confirmations that heaven is arranging your sacred union. Every prayer, every act of faith, every moment of surrender contributes to the divine alignment. Once more, I invite you to reflect, engage, and share. Subscribe for more gentle spiritual guidance. Comment with your reflections or prayer requests, and share this message with someone who needs a reminder of God's love. A super thanks supports the continuation of these sacred teachings, helping more hearts hear the angels' whispers. Breathe deeply now and feel your heart settle in the knowledge that your soulmate is waiting. The angels are tirelessly guiding you, preparing both your hearts for the moment of union. Trust in the divine orchestration. Trust in the sacred timing. Trust in the gentle, persistent call of your soul. And finally, dear one, remember this: the love that is meant for you is already aligned with your heart, already attuned to your spirit, and already moving toward you. Your patience, your faith, and your openness are the instruments through which heaven works. Listen carefully, stay present, and allow yourself to be guided. Your soulmate is waiting, and the angels say, prepare your heart, for the sacred meeting is near. Welcome back, beloved soul. Take a slow, gentle breath, letting the quiet presence of God settle deep into your spirit. The angels are near, their whispers soft but insistent, reminding you, your soulmate is waiting and your heart must listen. Even in moments of uncertainty, even when life feels heavy, you are being guided toward a sacred union. God's timing is perfect, and every moment of preparation has meaning. Notice the subtle movements of the Spirit within you, a memory, a thought, a gentle stirring in your chest. These are not coincidences. The angels are speaking, guiding you to recognize the signs that point to your soulmate. Your ears shall hear a word behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it, whenever you turn to the right or to the left. Isaiah 30:21. Even when the path seems unclear, divine guidance surrounds you, unseen but unwavering. Your soulmate is being formed in alignment with God's plan. They are learning, growing, and preparing to love you in a way that will uplift, restore, and honor your spirit. Just as your heart has been shaped by patience, prayer, and divine guidance, theirs is also being molded for sacred union. And we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are the called according to his purpose. Romans 8:28. Even unseen struggles are part of this divine choreography. Take a moment to sense the resonance within your soul. Your heart already recognizes them, even before eyes meet, even before hands touch. This recognition is quiet, gentle, and unmistakable when you are fully open. Trust in the divine orchestration, for it surpasses human understanding. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans. Proverbs 16:3. Do not allow impatience to cloud your faith. Love that comes too soon may falter, and love that is delayed is never forgotten. It is being prepared for the fullness of your soul's readiness. The angels are preparing the environment, the timing, and even the circumstances so that your meeting is sacred, harmonious, and divinely guided. Patience is active trust, and trust is the doorway to God's peace. Even if the waiting feels heavy, remember, your prayers are heard, your faith is noticed, and your longing is honored by heaven. The angels are working tirelessly, orchestrating small nudges, subtle synchronicities, and moments of alignment that bring your hearts closer every day. And let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up. Galatians 6:9. Each act of faith, each prayer, each moment of surrender is part of the sacred preparation. Your soulmate is not a mere companion. They are a reflection of God's love for you. They will encourage your growth, honor your soul, and share in your spiritual journey. And over all these virtues put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity. Colossians 3:14. This love is not casual, fleeting, or conditional. It is enduring, restorative, and divinely ordained. Notice the small signs in your daily life. A familiar song, a chance encounter, a thought that brings peace. These are breadcrumbs from heaven. The angels are pointing your attention, guiding your heart toward alignment with your soulmate. Do not dismiss these signs. Do not ignore the gentle stirrings of your spirit. They are the language of your soul, guided by God's hand. And now, dear one, as you feel this message within your heart, I invite you to pause. If this teaching has brought peace to your spirit, consider subscribing for more spiritual guidance. Share your reflections or prayer requests in the comments, and allow others to join in this sacred conversation. Share this video with someone who needs a gentle reminder of God's love. And if you feel led, a super thanks helps this message reach more souls in need of hope and encouragement. Remember, the waiting is not empty. The silence is not meaningless. Every step you take in faith, every act of trust, every prayer of surrender is shaping the path toward your sacred union. The angels are with you, guiding your steps, whispering confirmations, and preparing the circumstances for your meeting. Do not fear vulnerability, dear soul. Love that is divinely orchestrated will not harm, will not overwhelm, and will not distract from your purpose. It will uplift, restore, and honor every part of your being. And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. 1 Corinthians 13:13. Allow this love to shape your expectations, your desires, and your understanding of what is truly sacred. Take a deep, steady breath. Let the angels surround you, gently holding your heart, reassuring you that the one who completes you is also being prepared. Even unseen, even silent, heaven is orchestrating the perfect circumstances for your union. Trust the timing, trust the signs, and trust the process. Your soulmate is waiting. And as we close this fifth part, remember, the journey is sacred, the preparation is holy, and your heart is being nurtured in alignment with divine love. Every prayer, every act of faith, and every moment of hope contributes to the perfect unfolding of this sacred story. The angels say, remain attentive, remain patient, remain in God's peace. Your hearts will meet, and your souls will recognize each other with undeniable certainty. Once more, I invite you, subscribe for more gentle spiritual guidance. Share your reflections or prayer requests in the comments, and extend this message to someone who may need a reminder of God's love. A super thanks is a humble way to support this work and help these sacred messages reach more hearts. Breathe now and rest in the quiet assurance that your soulmate is waiting, that your prayers are heard, and that the angels are guiding you gently toward the moment when your hearts will unite. Trust, receive, open. Your sacred union is being prepared, and the love that has been promised will arrive in God's perfect timing. Welcome, dear soul. Take a deep, grounding breath and feel the peace of God surrounding you. The angels are near, their whispers tender, their guidance steadfast, reminding you, your soulmate is waiting, and your heart must listen. Even after all this time, even after all the waiting and quiet moments, God's perfect plan is unfolding. Every prayer, every longing, every act of faith has contributed to the sacred alignment of your souls. Let your spirit rest in the certainty that you are not alone. The divine is working behind the scenes, arranging hearts, circumstances, and timing with infinite wisdom. Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. In this stillness, the angels are preparing both your heart and your soulmate's heart for the meeting that has been written in eternity. Even now, unseen, your soulmate is being guided to readiness. They are learning, growing, and being prepared for a love that will honor and cherish you in every way. Just as your heart has been shaped by patience, reflection, and prayer, theirs is also being molded by divine care. And we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are the called according to his purpose. Romans 8:28. Every trial, every joy, every quiet moment has meaning in this sacred journey. Notice the subtle movements around you. A message, a coincidence, a fleeting thought. They are all divine breadcrumbs laid by heaven to guide your heart. The angels are persistent in their whispers, ensuring that your attention remains attuned to the signs of alignment. Do not dismiss these moments. Do not overlook the gentle stirrings of your spirit. This is the language of God, speaking directly to your soul. Your soulmate is not merely a companion. They are a reflection of God's love, a partner in purpose, and a mirror to your spirit. The angels remind you, do not settle for less than what is holy, enduring, and aligned with your highest good. And above all these virtues, put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity. Colossians 3:14. This is the love that heals, strengthens, and uplifts. It is the love that glorifies God and honors your soul. Even if the waiting feels long, even if the silence feels heavy, know that your prayers are being heard. The angels are tirelessly at work, orchestrating details, shaping circumstances, and preparing hearts for the sacred meeting. Patience is not passive. It is active trust, a quiet faith that every step is divinely guided. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. Proverbs 3:5-6. Take a deep, intentional breath and feel the alignment of your soul with the divine. Your soulmate's heart is moving toward yours, even if unseen. Your spirit is already resonating with theirs on a level beyond human understanding. This recognition will be immediate, undeniable, and profoundly sacred when it unfolds. And now, dear one, as you sense this sacred truth within, I invite you to reflect on your own preparation. Every act of prayer, every moment of surrender, every expression of faith is shaping the person your soulmate will meet. Be patient, be kind, and continue nurturing your spirit in alignment with God's purpose. Create in me a pure heart, O God, and renew a steadfast spirit within me. Psalm 51:10. The purity of your heart invites the same sacred alignment in theirs. The angels whisper, notice the quiet moments, the small blessings, and the gentle signs that point toward divine connection. These are confirmations that heaven is orchestrating the meeting of your hearts. Do not dismiss them. Do not rationalize them away. Every stir of your soul, every wave of recognition, every heartbeat is a step closer to union. If this message has touched your heart, I humbly invite you to subscribe for more peaceful spiritual guidance. Share your reflections or prayer requests in the comments and allow others to join in this sacred conversation. Share this video with someone who needs a gentle word, and if you feel led, a super thanks helps this message reach more souls who long for reassurance and divine love. Return your attention now to the quiet certainty within. Your soulmate exists. Your hearts are aligned in ways you cannot yet see. The angels are guiding, protecting, and preparing the meeting that will honor both of your souls. Even before your eyes meet, your spirits have recognized each other. And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. 1 Corinthians 13:13. Trust in divine timing. Trust in the signs. Trust in the gentle nudges of your heart. God is orchestrating everything with perfect wisdom, ensuring that your meeting will be sacred, harmonious, and transformative. Do not fear vulnerability, for love that is divinely guided will never harm or overwhelm. It will heal, restore, and uplift. Take one more deep, grounding breath. Feel the angels surrounding you, their presence comforting, their guidance persistent. Your soulmate is being prepared, and so are you. Every prayer, every act of faith, every moment of trust is a thread in the tapestry of your sacred union. As we close this final part, remember, your heart has been heard, your longing acknowledged, and your patience rewarded. The love that awaits you is holy, enduring, and divinely orchestrated. The angels whisper. Listen carefully, remain open, and embrace the quiet certainty that your soulmate is waiting. Your sacred union is near, and the day you meet will be a testament to heaven's perfect timing and God's tender guidance. Once more, I invite you, subscribe for more peaceful spiritual guidance, comment with your reflections or prayer requests, and share this message with someone who needs a gentle word today. A super thanks supports the continuation of these sacred messages, helping more souls hear the angels' whispers and feel the assurance of divine love. Breathe deeply. Rest in the knowledge that your soulmate exists. Your prayers are heard, and the angels are guiding you gently toward this sacred union. Trust, receive, and open your heart fully. Your soulmate is waiting, and the love that has been promised will arrive in God's perfect timing. Walk in faith, beloved soul, for the divine is with you. Your heart is ready, your spirit is attuned, and your sacred union is being prepared with grace, wisdom, and eternal love. The angels say, listen closely, remain open, and receive the love that has always been meant for you.